Yo, so every week Rockstar drops a brand new weekly update, and in this video we're going to be going over the fastest ways to make money this week in GTA Online. Starting off with our very first money method, we have the brand new junk energy time trial. These are going to be great for beginners as you don't need to own a single thing to start them up. You could legit be a level 1 with absolutely nothing and start these up right away. You just want to look for this icon on your map and head over to it. Now once you get to the purple time trial area, go ahead and press right on your D-pad and it'll start up. Now this time trial is super straightforward. It's pretty similar to the RC Bandito time trial where you have multiple checkpoints to go through, but obviously here you're on an electric bike as opposed to an RC car. And so the only thing that sucks about this time trial is that for however long you're doing it, you gotta be spamming A or X on your controller to pedal faster. Something to keep in mind with this bicycle, which by the way is also brand new to GTA Online, is that it has a boost as well. And the faster you pedal, the faster it'll recharge. Now as you guys can see here, this one took place in the sewers and honestly it's pretty straightforward. As long as you take advantage of the bike's boost, you should be able to beat it in no time. Anyway, even though I choked pretty bad right here at the end, I still managed to beat the junk energy time trial on time. And once I did, I made $52,000. Now there are two things to keep in mind here. First of all, just like with every other time trial in GTA 5 Online, you need to make sure you beat the part time. There's going to be a timer in the bottom right of your screen whenever you do a time trial, and in order to get the full payout, you need to complete it before you go over that time. So for example, the part time for this one was 2 minutes, meaning that I needed to beat this time trial in under 2 minutes. So if you finished the time trial and didn't make anywhere near $50,000, there's your answer. Another important thing to keep in mind here is that just like with the RC Bandito time trial, this is a daily time trial, meaning that it's going to be at a different location on your map every single day. And of course, you have an opportunity to make $50,000 every single day. If you did this time trial every day for a week, that'll add up to $350,000. So definitely a really easy way to make money, whether you're a beginner or even a veteran in GTA Online. For our second money method, we have community series jobs. This week they're paying out triple money, which is dope as hell. And it's beginner friendly since you can get started with these at level 1. Anyway, in order to start these up, you can either come over to this location on your map and press right on your D-pad, or you could just press start, go to online, jobs, play job, community jobs, and just look through for any that are paying out triple money in RP. Now community series jobs are jobs that were created by actual players rather than Rockstar themselves. People get really creative with these jobs, you guys. Just like how I try to put as much love into my videos as possible, these guys also put plenty of love into these jobs so that all of you playing can have as much fun as possible. So kudos to these guys, massive W right there. Anyway, the one that I played today was this mystery box last team standing. Basically there's two teams, right? And each team starts off in a rocket Voltic and you want to go off these ramps into a big ass box over here. This box has a bunch of individual sections in it, and anyone that you land in is going to have some weapons in it. It could be a rocket launcher, a minigun, a sniper rifle, a grenade launcher, you name it. Just a bunch of random weapons. And with those weapons, you want to try to take out the other team. I honestly had a lot of fun with this one. Even though it started out as a 4v4, people got a little salty and so it quickly turned into a 2v3. Tell me how me and this Scorpion Echo dude were whooping the other team's ass. Like bro, y'all had 3 people, one more than us, come on now. Anyway, after about half an hour of whooping their asses, me and Scorpion Echo took the dub and made over $81,000. Guys, this is obviously nowhere near Kyle Perico money, I'm well aware of that, but for those of you who want to take a break from the usual grind, this is a really fun way to make some money, especially if you've got some homies that want to hop on with you. For our third money method, we have the standard time trial. This week you can find it over in Tongva Valley on your map. Now this is another great way for beginners to make money as you don't really need a whole lot to get started with it. The only thing that you do need is a vehicle, and no, it doesn't have to be over $1 million. You can pick up the Batty 801 over on Southern San Andreas for just $15,000, and this is probably the best bang for your buck vehicle within all of GTA Online. Anyway, once you get to the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up, then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now, I want you to point your vehicle in the direction that I am on screen and try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen, and once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. Now guys, this one is really straightforward. The destination is about a mile down from where you started up, so yeah, it's not too long of a time trial, but this one can be really tough, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a few tries to get it down, but let me try my best to help y'all out real quick. First of all, I know it's kind of tough to do so for this one, but try to wheelie as much as you possibly can. And second, ignore that first turn that the GPS tells you to take. Just follow exactly what I'm doing on screen and make a turn once you're in the actual city itself. But even with this advice, I highly doubt you guys are going to be able to beat it the very first try. I mean shit, I was struggling for at least a good 20 minutes. And this is my job now, like goddamn. You would think I'd be able to do it in like 10 seconds under those circumstances, but nah, I still throw my controller just like I did back in middle school. Anyway, once I did finally manage to beat it, I made $101,000. If you didn't make that much money from it, once again, this is because you did not beat the part-time. Just make sure you finish it before you go over that part-time and you'll be good, trust. For our fourth money method, we have races. Now it's not for all races, but a good chunk of them are actually paying out triple money this week. The ones that are on triple money this week include the hot ring circuit races, special vehicle stunt races, open wheel races, street races, and pursuit races. That is a lot of races right there, meaning you got a lot of different options this week, especially if you're into the whole car scene. I had a lot of fun with the street races today, mainly because this was the only race where I managed to find more than 2 other players for it. But anyway, this one got pretty intense. I was neck and neck with this one dude for the majority of it, but one thing led to another and I came up on bro from behind. Pause. Anyway, overtaking him, I came in at second place and I ended up making $35,000. Bro in first place made close to $50,000, so if you're also into street races, now is definitely the time to take advantage of them. And then another race that I had a lot of fun with was the Blazer Aqua Stunt races. It was just me and this other dude who, by the way, got absolutely smoked. Homie got left in the dust. But honestly, this is a hot take, but I really like the Blazer Aqua. It's obviously not like top 10 best vehicles in GTA 5 Online, but I always had fun doing the races for it. Like I remember back in the day when the Blazer Aqua first dropped, I never actually bought one myself, but I was grinding the races out with my friends, and these are just really fun to play. Honestly, a really fun vehicle and how smooth it handles both on land and on the water. So ChrisRise recommendation, I definitely check these races out. Anyway, this one only took me like 4 minutes and I made close to $30,000. Overall, if you're someone who loves races in this game, now is definitely the time to hop on and grind some out. For the fifth and final money method, we have the HSW time trial. This week you'll be able to find it over at the terminal. Now this time trial has a couple of requirements for it. One, you need to own a membership for the LS car meet, which is going to cost you $50,000, but trust me, you make that back hella quick and more. The second and most important one is you're going to need to also own a next gen console. I know a lot of people got pissed off with that one. For anybody on an Xbox Series X or S or a PlayStation 5, you guys are in luck. But for anybody on an Xbox One, PlayStation 4, or a PC, unfortunately you guys are out of luck. The third requirement is owning an HSW upgraded vehicle. Guys, my vehicle of choice for this time trial is the HSW upgraded Hikuchi Drag, and I'm highly recommend it for y'all as well. Me personally, I prefer bikes over cars for time trials, and this is the only HSW upgraded bike, so yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. Anyway, you're gonna want to set up this time trial exactly how we set up the standard time trial from earlier on in the video. Once you arrive at the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now I want you to point your vehicle in the direction that I am on screen and try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen. And once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. If you guys have ever done an HSW time trial before, you'd know that these are super easy to complete. And that still stands for this one right here. This one is a longer one though, taking you a little over 4 minutes, and it's also far as hell. But trust, this one should still be easy as hell to complete. Guys, I kid you not, my dumbass crashed like 3 times on this one and I still managed to beat the part time. Keep in mind that I lost out on a lot of time, but what I'm trying to say here is that you should have absolutely no problem trying to beat this one. Anyway, once I did finally beat this one, I made $254,000, which is hella good money to make in only about 4 minutes. And just like with the other 2 time trials that we went over, make sure you guys are beating the part time. Definitely a great money method for those of you on next gen to take advantage of right now. Now, while a lot of these money methods are pretty fun, they're nowhere near the best money methods in this game. There's way better money methods out there in GTA Online. If you're interested in finding out which ones are, you're definitely going to want to click on the video on screen right now.